And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the seventh inning.
Shin-Soo Choo stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. KC down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Cliff Pennington steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. A quick out number one. So one away in the inning, and here's Jay Bruce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting,
Will Middlebrooks gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, that's where that cutter's most effective. Right in on the hands.
To short. Lindor has it. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. David Ortiz will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And just another outstanding pitch right there, and it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Chris Davis will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Victor Martinez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Chris Davis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
This is drilled, but right into the shift. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Just amazing what this guy's done with the bat this year. I mean, even when he's in a 2-strike hole, he still finds a way to come through.
Kevin Plawecki will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
On to first, and they get them both.
Number 10, designated hitter.
Corey Dickerson strides in, grounded out his last time through. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Brian Dozier will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Brian Dozier.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catch is calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Yunel Escobar will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Brian Pena.
Brian Pena will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed. And he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 5-0. Good night from Arlington.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs on no hits. 3 errors with 1 runner left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Dallas Keuchel gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's having a real solid year so far. You can see 15 wins on the season. Looking to add to that total right here.
Francisco Lindor strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Francisco Lindor.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to the right side. Morrison's there to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. He's had a rough series. No hits for him so far, but he can forget about that if he's able to go out there and put on a show in this one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals leave one, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, it seemed like he had that block again. Could not get through the fifth inning, and he ended up taking the loss because of it. Hopefully this time he skates through that fifth and can get deep into the ballgame.
And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as he has. I've never had a streak anything close to approaching that.
And a dive, but he's back.
Keeping him close.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And Hundley puts it on the money. He is out at second base.
Boy, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Cespedes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Victor Martinez steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. 1 out.
Batting sixth,
Nick Hundley is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball. and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Bounce to first. Morrison takes this one himself. 3 unassisted on the putout.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 8, David Lowe.
David Lowe will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
In there at the knees, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris Bryant will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Chris Bryant.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gibson's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, this is a ground ball pitcher, but what happens when you get a lot of ground balls? Well, occasionally they're going to find a hole out there for base hits. So now you've got the leadoff hitter aboard, and this is in a position where they may be thinking about running.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. Mets swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Derek Norris will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Drilled on the ground is short, and that's through, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Logan Morrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground is short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and Morrison is grounded into a double play.
Second baseman
Tyler Saladino gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Yunel Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yunel Escobar.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Keuchel sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Blackmon. 2 down. Francisco Lindor will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You know, it's just the 3rd inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far.
Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Jonathan Villar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Belted high in the air out to left. Low, racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
fielder
Billy Hamilton is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Yeah, it's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Look out, there goes Hamilton. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded to first. Oh, and this goes right past him. Throw into third. And he is in there.
But I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Chris Bryant stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
And Matt, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but they didn't give up on it. And then all of a sudden you look up and they've got a great chance to push across a run.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but
These straight singles will do the job as well.
Corey Dickerson stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Swing and a little tapper. Goes to third with it, and they will get the force at third, and that's that. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 3 innings complete. Texas is out in front, 3-0.
Leading off for the Royals.
Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Up next for the Royals,
Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate.